Two friends,
One mic,
outspoken
raw.
and uncensored.
So, welcome back to
Two caps.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Mace here.
Hello, it's Dan Omar in the building.
What's going on? What's going on?
All right, isn't it?
Bloody hell! I
Yeah.
can't believe we're here already.
It's been a minute. Well,
Mad.
kind of it's a lot has happened.
Guys, can you believe it's Valentine's weekend? This is crazy.
That's come around so quick, innit? It's like
I can't believe because to be fair, I don't celebrate Valentine's. I've never really celebrated it.
Yeah.
But to think we're already at the 14th of February.
I know, man. The time goes quick, man. That's why whatever you do, you better get to it. Trust me.
Well, I guess you can tell today's episode's all going to be about relationships, dating,
everything
that's happened in the last 4 years, I guess, and the development of how dating has changed in the last couple of years.
The landscape from what used to be we're millennials, so people used to meet in person and stuff like that, and then it switched to apps and Tinder and all this stuff, dating apps. So let's get into that, really, innit?
We're gonna jump into everything about trust, loyalty, sex, all the good things, I guess, and we want to dive into, I guess, also the negative stuff and just all look at everything as a whole. And just see where you sit with it, where I sit with it, where you guys sit with it.
And what's your experience of relationships and dating, innit? That's it, man.
It's going to be an exciting one. I'm excited.
Yeah, man, let's get into it, innit?
So,
warm me up.
What's pissed you off this week?
Do you know what's pissed me off this week? Yeah. Nicki Minaj, man. Not that I usually hold space for these things or get into it too deep, but she looks very, very silly. And it's I know people will go to a massive extent to get their stay, but was this the thing they wanted to? I never even knew,
This is another thing I think we always talk about. It's how much do your morals stand for in today's world? Because I guess everyone seems to have a price.
Yeah. That we can see her price.
Like this. But to be fair, I'm not mad.
Innit? Well, you're not mad?
No. Because I'm actually glad people are starting to see her for the joke that she is.
Okay,
do you know what I mean?
I thought you was gonna say, the hustle for getting her stage should go to me. Oh no, you're saying behind the scenes she's probably always been this.
For someone whose entire career was created by the LGBTQA community,
heavily leaning on them.
They made you who you are. Do you get what I mean? For you to go up on stage and disrespect people in that manner, and hold no accountability. Yes, we can have differences of opinions, and I understand that everyone has a difference of opinion. But to really throw your community under the bus like that, that's what blew me a little bit.
It's wild,
and it's disappointing.
Yeah.
Because you think
very silly, innit?
Not even just for the gay community, but for black women too.
You don't represent us, man. You don't represent them. Do you know what I mean?
For the world will look at
it as a black woman and be like, well, oh, you know what I mean? It's a bit icky. You know what I mean?
It's even to the point of even when she went to go sit at Charlie Kirk's TP
that's what kicked it off, right?
Yeah,
Charlie Kirk and Donald Trump support.
I think make America Fest or something like that.
Yeah.
And she went on stage with Erica Kirk. And that for me, I couldn't believe it, because you had a man, Charlie Kirk, speak about Nicki in a way that was negative. He said she was not a great role model for black women.
I saw that.
Yet you have her come talk at America Fest.
Yeah.
It just made no sense.
Makes no sense. It's all for the stay, man.
Absolutely.
So that pissed me off. And what she had said about stop hating on white women. I don't need someone with blonde hair and blue eyes. Tell me XYZ. And just putting those two things in a conversation just makes it, it's a bit messy for me.
Disappointing.
So she pissed me off this week.
I can see why she's pissed me off for a long time. So
what pissed you off this week? What's going on?
Mine's a bit of So I don't know if recently you've on your algorithm, or I don't know, maybe it's just me and my algorithm. Maybe it tells you what kind of algorithm I have. But I just do not get what this influx of straight men working out.
Yeah.
But the dick print is on the show.
Oh shit.
I don't understand. Is it me? Am I being a prude?
Nah, it's what pisses you off about it?
Because to me it's rage baiting.
Yeah,
it's you bring in all
first bait.
You're doing this gay for pay kind of thing where you're not gay, but you'll present to yourself or do things with your body or like work out and you have your dick print shown. So obviously the male audience is going to watch that, then in turn you're making money because you're getting more views.
Yeah.
But see, what really pisses me off is like just seeing all the gay boys in like the likes in the comments, and it's like, but you do know you don't even support them. That's what annoys me, because it's like you're basically using their thirst to make money,
right?
Which I guess in sense is each to their own. I just don't get why is it on social media so blatant.
Yeah, I find it a bit strange. Because have you ever seen those videos where the guys are like coming out the lift? Or coming out of an apartment room and they're all oiled up and muscling.
Yeah.
It's like homoerotic, if you ask me.
That's the word.
And that's the word. You know, like what you're doing when you do that. And women, and I've spoken to women as well, they're not watching this content. So who are you doing it for? You know your audience is men watching you, lusting after what you're putting out. And you're there slinging it around in your grey tracksuit, whatever.
Because see, what gets me is the fact that you have kids from the age of like 10 on Instagram and on TikTok and on.
Don't they have like parental restrictions?
No, because remember, it's just a workout video.
Oh shit!
So it's passing that algorithm check, because obviously with they're not wearing underwear and there are things there, and like I just find it the most bizarre thing, because I'm just. They don't have no shame.
Yeah.
Like, do you not think like you're?
I think to myself, like, you know, if you ever did like a dick print thing, like, you know, your family and friends.
I was about to say that, like, when your mum got on your Instagram, or like, do you know what I mean?
But some people, that's their actual thing, and how they make money on the gram as well. Like, there's one guy, I can't remember the song, but he's just going like this, just slapping his dick around.
And then you've got little girls, little boys, like on Instagram, like they're getting that type of content.
Nah, they need.
I just think it's wild. I just think it's a very strange thing to be doing, and especially within our community, like the black community. I find like black men and this whole entire dick print show thing is like I guess it's like a cultural thing, because it's wild.
Do you know where it started? Yeah, believe it or not, it all started with The Game. Remember the rapper? And he took
it way before that.
Yeah, no, he took a picture in his boxers, and the thing was to the side. So like,
that's when all Chris Brown
like 45 degrees, and this was on a magazine printing it. Then Bear Man started doing the thing because of the attention it brought him. Then you had Soulja Boy do his thing. Then in the UK, I can't remember who it was, but I think it was that rapper like Mist, or someone that was doing a workout. And he was doing pull-ups, but his thing obviously was just swinging about in there, innit? And that, I'm not saying it brought up his career.
Another one guy in the UK was...
I can't remember his...
what's his name? He's standing by the car. And then he looked like Tion Wayne.
Okay.
Tion Wayne was one in the car.
He does thirst trap stuff though, man. It's like, I mean, it's all just to be seen. Like,
it's
bring up their notoriety a bit, innit?
Like, taking your top off and working on muscle, I understand. But to really have your dick print on show, like, it's wild.
Like, for the world to see, innit?
Like, I just think it's like, obviously on X and stuff, when you follow this, like, say when you have like a Finsta account and like you're looking for that type of content, I can understand that side of that world. But to have it like on your main feed, like, I think that's just wild.
They've got to make their money, yo. Someone's got to make their money.
That's what really pissed me off, because I'm just like, I'm waking up at 9 a.m. and the first thing I'm seeing is that. Like, brother, give me time to breathe.
Innit? Dick Prince Ahoy. Yeah, man. So my experience of relationship and dating, to be fair, is like I've always been fortunate enough to meet people in person. So like, you know, before the days of the apps, and even when apps came about, relationships have always literally been from like, I've been in a club or an event or something, but it's just like nice to meet like in person, away from the world that, you know, we were going into as millennials, which was MSN, and it started there, and then all the apps and Tinder, all those things came out. But my personal experience has always been that.
That's definitely meeting in person.
Yeah,
that's like the old school way, I guess, where things are very natural and organic, and you're going to see someone in the environment.
Write me a letter. Do you know what I mean?
And that's why I think back, like, then I don't know if loyalty was a lot stronger. I guess we can still play.
Well, you always had players. You know what I mean?
But I think online's a lot more easier now. Because think about it, like back in the day, you'd have to do it in spaces that you were in, and people didn't really go far.
No.
Whereas now, like, say if you're in London, you can speak to someone in Manchester,
Catfish
and no one will know anything about it because the person's that far away. Do you know what I mean?
It does create this layer of, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, it's catfish, really. Catfishery.
Well, it's not really that's catfish. What we'll call it's more kind of people can now play personas in
deceive
a way.
People.
It's a lot more easier. Do you know what I mean? On that side, but at the same time, if you're in a relationship, it's a lot easier to cheat as well.
In it, it's just all in the hands.
It's everywhere.
It's been like that for years. What's like your experience
in terms of what
relationship and dating? Like, what was your start?
Both of my situations that have ever been like situations progressed to relationships have always been in person. To be fair, one started on BBM.
Yeah.
But I remember
BBM.
We never met, but we met in person for the first time at like a friend's birthday party.
Do you want to explain for the people what BBM is?
BlackBerry Messenger. Everyone knows what BlackBerry Messenger is.
Oh, come on. I thought you meant one of the old school apps.
BGC Live. Oh my god.
Remember BGC? Yes. Yeah. If you don't know what BGC is, none of your business. None of your business. But I thought you was on about.
I used to on BGC at like 15.
Oh wow.
I used to get groomed by like 30-year-old man. That was crazy.
Yeah. This is like old school MSN, but like,
for BGC is like always. But see, the problem is no one really understands it because like Hinge and that's all on your phone.
Yeah.
BGC was a website.
Yeah, very much like
High Five. Like
High Five.
Where you add people from around the world to see what people do. But BGC was like for black gay
chat.
Black gay chat.
But it was back in the day. This was around the same time as MSN. But anyway, you were on BlackBerry Messenger.
Yes, that's why I first met I didn't meet him. It was through a friend.
Yeah.
And then she gave my BBM to him and we started speaking there. But then we met like a couple of weeks later at a birthday party. And then the next one after that was crazy story. But that was in person too. I was working at Harrods.
Okay.
So yeah, both in person. And ever since then, I haven't really dated. I've been single for what, 12 years now?
Is it 12 years?
Yeah, 12 years.
That's a long period of time. Do you know what I mean?
Mad.
So what's it like now, 2026, fast forward, relationships and dating?
Well, that's the thing, because relationship-wise, I can speak on past experiences, but I can't really speak. I haven't been in a relationship for 12 years. I've been single for 12. Dating for me, I went on one date last year.
Yeah.
And prior to that, I've probably only ever been on probably like 6 dates.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I don't think I'm a dater.
Yeah.
No, so I don't think I'm a dater.
What, you don't like dating? Why do you say you don't think you're a dater?
I think I like... Do you know what it is? I just want someone to walk in and be like, I got you, and we see each other and we get married. Like, that's what I want.
What? Just like night on a
No, I just want to meet someone and we both have an understanding that, yo, we're for each other, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be life. This is what we're going to make it. We're going to go through the laugh, the good, the bad, the ugly, but we're doing it together.
So, like, immediate click, straight away. Immediate chemistry.
Like, I want them to be as crazy as me.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I want them to love as hard as I love.
Innit?
Because then it work out.
Do you think sometimes though, like when we look at dating or relationships, and do you think we create these things in the idea of what we want in our heads, and
100%.
then hold them to like a list rather than being open? Would you say you have like a list when it comes to dating? Because you just gave me one.
I have a list in terms of the type of person I'm into. Because for me, I'm very specific in what visually I'm attracted to.
Yeah.
Like for me, masculinity, like I need a mask, man. Like I can't deal, please don't get offended, but I can't really deal with femininity. Like I just can't.
You've got, everybody has their taste and flavors, you know what I mean? That's okay.
I need you to be
That's okay. Yeah.
Like you need to come in and like,
the world goes on very PC these days. Do you know what I mean? It's okay to say your preference without being offensive to others. So like
100%
masculinity.
But then I find when you say a preference or you have a list, people say, "Oh, you've been too rigid and da." But the thing is, when you want what you want, it's very hard. Or for me, I can never give myself less than what I deserve.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Come on. So you have like a standard, right?
Well, just even the standard like, things I require. Like for me, like a man that's protective, a man that ain't a pussy, a man that ain't I don't know, like a man that's got his shit together, a man that is very self-aware and confident. Like those are things that I don't think I ever want to like bend off or like look less than. If that makes sense.
Question is, where did you pick up those things? Because that leans me into like the question of, well, you know the things now, although you say like 12 years, but you know the things you don't want in a relationship. And it sounds like you know the things that you're seeking or want now, right?
Yeah.
So how did you arrive at that decision? Was it from like a past relationship? Or
to be fair, I think being single for so long, you're able to like stand on the outside of everyone else's relationships that are around you. And I've been able, not say judge because it's never a judgment, but I've been able to watch and experience so many different types of relationships that I kind of know what I want and what I don't want. Do you know what I mean?
Like you've seen some situations and you're like, yo, I ain't dealing with that. Like, I haven't got time for
and I think when as well when you're young, like say if you go through a really disrespectful relationship when you're really young. I think it shapes your mind frame like going forward. So then a lot of people don't really have opportunities with me. In a way, like I don't give them the opportunity to like, because I just know you're about bullshit. So for me, I'm not even giving you the chance nor the place to play. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people say I jump too early and I don't give people enough time, but at the same time, like me, I'm a person, I move with intention. And like if I can tell where your intentions lie within like the first week, I can read people very quickly. Do you know what I mean? Like the first night I meet somebody, I can kind of tell where this is gonna go.
Do you know what I'm saying? So much, because I don't know if it's like a Capricorn thing or just like an us thing. But sometimes people have asked me about my experience, and I've had like 3 relationships, all been very long term, but like just 3 relationships.
And ever since I've known you, you've been in a relationship.
Yeah, very long term.
Like every time I've known you, I think you have like a month or 2
very, very long term.
And then it's like I got a big again, like out of nowhere.
In it, but I forgot what I was going to say now.
Sorry.
It was on the tip of my tongue.
Sorry.
But it was like, it'll come to me. It'll come to me. You know, every week we talk about our memories depleting.
Oh yeah,
these cups of tea. These cups of tea.
They got us going in circles.
What was I saying? But yeah, there's something to do along the lines of within these relationships. Knowing what we want, because I've had 3 relationships long term.
Yeah.
And some people go, you'd accept more relationships or whatever it may be. However, it's because at the times that I'm dating people, very much like you said, it was like, I knew instantly whether this thing 100%. Had legs or not. So it's not like a serial dating.
And I think we're both very similar in the sense that once our gut tells us something, it's very hard to shake it. Do you get what I mean?
If you haven't like built chemistry on that first date, like we'll send a polite text message, like probably after, or might say hi, cordial, but it's like that was that.
Like I think first dates are so important. Like when I look back at some of the dates I've been on, like as soon as I can tell you're bullshitting me, I just that to me now is just fun and games. Like I'm not even on the date serious anymore. Especially when you're trying to big yourself up.
What are the bullshitting about? Is it what about lifestyle?
With men, I just think men are just the most funniest creatures when it comes to that.
How so?
Because I think men live to this standard of society they all want to like be in. If that makes sense.
What do you mean?
Like men, I think a lot. Well, I don't know if this is right. Maybe a lot of men that I'm around, but men that I've been around, I feel like always trying or always giving that they live better than they actually are.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean?
Do you think it's a puff up the chest thing, a peacock thing, to impress on the first date?
No, I just think it's society. Society's put these delusions in a lot of people's brains that you've got to live a certain way or come off a certain way. Do you get what I mean? I'm saying people are living this life. Some maybe they are. Do you get what I mean? Like good for them that they're doing that. But I find on first dates when people, as you said, puff out their chest a bit more larger than they normally are.
Yeah. But you want to put your best foot forward, innit?
Yeah, but be authentic. Like, be yourself. Like, 100%. You don't have to be now a 2.0 version of yourself. Like, I prefer someone that's just genuinely them from day dot. Like, I'd rather know the good, the bad, and the ugly the first night of meeting you than have this perceived idea of the man I think you are. Then down the line, you completely change.
Them can be a lot, being completely them can be a lot sometimes, though, for people. Say, I don't know if you've ever seen those videos or those memes where someone just comes on screen and they go, and the meme says something like, "Now you officially know me when I just make random noises," and then they go,
"Oh yes,
or making whatever noise. Like, say if we're hanging out, I don't have to explain to you that I'm making a random noise mid meal just because I like to dance when my food comes.
Oddities like that, you know, different. I think character stuff is very much like if you're at the forefront of who you are as a person.
Yeah.
Like, say for instance, you're given this perception that, say for instance, your job.
Yeah.
That you're higher than what you are and you do more than what you are. Then when you get in the relationship, you try and see they actually are the water boy.
Yeah.
Like, do you get what I mean?
Yeah, that would be
like that stuff that I don't like. That's because that to me is like the perception of who you are is just now tainted.
You've kind of deceived me to get me to be.
I mean, I can tell those people like the first time meeting somebody.
Yeah.
First 10 minutes, I can tell within that conversation if brother.
Yeah, you better be yourself when you come into a situation, innit? Because that's all they're gonna get eventually. Do you know what I mean?
That's why I always say you either like me for who I am or you just don't.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't think I'm in a place in life where I've got to now please you.
Yeah.
And take myself out of my comfortability. Because I think, as they always say, there's a pot for every lid.
Yeah.
And you just got to find the right one.
Yeah. So, I mean, sometimes as well in dating, like there's different levels to it. So there's first meeting and all that. And then sometimes in dating, people get red flags or green flags.
Yeah.
Has sex ever kept you like in a dating situation? Say if the sex is like really, really good. Do you know what I mean? Have you ever stayed around for it? Now, lots of people out there dating do, you know, because if the sex hits, they're like, yo,
I'm saying sad reality.
I'm saying for sad reality. You might put up with a little bit more bullshit because of
I don't think I've ever stayed around
override that. No,
never.
I said no, like shocking.
But sex has never been like the forefront of like any of my
not that it's the forefront, a part of like.
But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes mine's never been that.
Right. Oh wow. Because I was gonna say sometimes good sex can keep a thing like going. Do you know what I mean? Even when it probably shouldn't be going, or you see red flags.
I'm not saying I didn't have great sex. I've had great sex.
Yeah, because it kind of sounded like that person never satisfied me. No. I never knew about it. What?
I don't know. It's a bit of a tricky question. Okay, say back to you, I guess. Yeah. It's a bit of a tricky one for me. Like,
in past relationships, there have been points when like, yo, the thing is banging, you know what I mean? So like there's 3 stages of like love and dating as well, which is eros, which is attraction, philia, which is family love, and agape, which is like unconditional love, or vice versa on the last 2. But sometimes that attraction love and that initial like lust part of a person can keep you in a situation for a little minute.
Yeah.
Full well knowing that you should be gone. I mean, people write songs about that shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like staying for the deal or whatever, you know what I mean? So
I've had a lot of stories where people do stay for the great sex of it.
Yeah.
But I find that in a lot of younger relationships.
Yeah.
I don't really see it in a lot of older relationships. So I'm not saying sex becomes obsolete. That's the wrong word.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know sex does decrease as you get older, but I find
does it?
For a lot of folk, like say maybe straight relationships, we find that there's not really a massive chemistry spark.
Yeah.
Within it,
probably getting their rocks off somewhere else around the world.
That's the thing, you know, as people grow up, and that's what I've always found so weird within relationships, and how people never understand or even take the time to understand. Everyone changes as they grow up. Do you get what I mean? And I think finding the right partner that can accept you as the person that, okay, the day they met you, and as well as accept you for the person that you are today. And I think that's where strong relationships last.
Yeah.
Because if you think, like, imagine if you meet someone at 20, then at 30, okay, not even like say at 30, that person you met at 20 has had 10 years of life, 10 years of experience,
a different person.
10 years of going through shit, shaping them, involving them, taking away this, that, the other. Do you get what I mean? So now can you only imagine that at 20 to 50?
Yeah.
And when you see people in their relationships like in their 50s and they're going through divorce and all this kind of stuff, and it's like, did you not spend those years learning each other? Learning the changes, learning, okay, when you met at 25, you may have liked sweet and sour chicken balls, but now at 35, I don't. Do you get what I mean? Like, do people not learn and grow with each other? Like, or am I delusional to think that's how relationships?
Nah, I think it depends on the person as an individual as well. Like, we talk about the work and working on self and all of that stuff. Sometimes in a relationship, and I've seen examples exactly what you're speaking about, like two people have been together from a young age. And then, whereas at points in my life, I've been single, you've been single, whatever, you often get that chance to go through that growing phase, whatever that looks like, on your own. Your embarrassments in the dark, your wins in the dark, whatever, it's just you one. But then sometimes when people are in these like long-term relationships
when they meet
and all
at like
that,
19 or even 15,
it's like you've got to, first of all, you become different people, as you know, on your own growth journeys. Then you're doing that alongside somebody, not necessarily with any moments to go through stuff in the dark, like your embarrassments. I live with you, all of my shit. Like your wins, I live with you, do you know what I mean? So it's that place of people within themselves understanding that everybody's growth journey is individual. Also, my partner, if they have an understanding of that as well, is somebody who is an individual and is also growing and could change. 100%. And it's to, like, for me, I've always thought it's about like accommodating those things, nurturing those things, leaning into it, encouraging your partner in whichever direction they're going, if the love is true. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's about the person as an individual, and two parties as individuals coming to like a common ground and having the understanding and done the works. You know what I mean?
Like within, I guess, alongside talking with that, like for me, the one key thing in a relationship has to be transparency and honesty.
Yeah.
Because as you grow with somebody, as things change and you change as a person, I think if you're transparent enough to be like, I like this now, I don't like this, or you get to know each other in a friendship where those conversations happen. I think that's when you find the long-lasting relationships. I think that people that don't communicate well in terms of having a transparent, honest communication are the ones that are divorcing in their 30s and 40s. Because they now are, I guess, turning up to the relationship trying to appease somebody or please somebody. When in reality, when you should be with someone, it should be you most comfortable in the fact that, yes, we work hard in terms of keeping that relationship. But at the same time, there should be a comfortability where you know that person's not going anywhere. Do you know what I mean? And you don't have to keep pleasing the person to stay. If that makes sense.
Yeah. 100%, like working on themselves, moving forward. And
what do you think about this actually? So I was thinking about this the other day, like with households and obviously parents that I said two household parent. I grew up in a one household because my dad passed away. But I do think it's the duty of care as parents to teach young ones how to love and treat your partner. Because remember, this is their first experience of a relationship they're getting to see. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, don't you think that should be the most safest space for a child or any person growing up in that household? That the parents should be the most, I guess, the best example of what a real and good relationship is.
Yeah, it's mad deep, because us as like millennials or what have you, we are this generation in between like our grandparents, then the boomers and Gen X, which are it's our parents, us as the millennials and Gen Z under us now. With our parents and all that, like I'm sure there are some out there that got examples of love, but for the majority, we didn't. Like a lot of it has been learned through experience of my own relationships and my self growth and learning from examples of other people in life that you see, or whether it be on television. But in the home, like I don't think sometimes most of them learnt from the silent generation, being our grandparents. They don't really show love. They never really spoke about relationships. Birds and the bees for us was just about a conversation. So examples of like relationships and how you move and how you mold into a relationship, understanding how you're supposed to be in that relationship, has all been learned through experience in, like, for my life personally, like very much in my 30s. Do you know what I mean? Like it was learned then through experience and having to learn, they say you can learn the hard way or easy way or the hard way. Well, it was the hard way because it's the first time you faced those experiences and no one's ever given you an example of like what it is to be in a relationship, or you know, see live examples of it in the home, and you know what you see on TV, movies, and you hear from a few other friends.
Sorry to even go deeper on this, but I remember reading something or watching something, and they were saying in the 60s and 70s, like way back then, there was a program put into place, or I don't know if it's a program or an experiment or something done culturally, that was basically to kill the nucleus of family within Black culture.
Yeah.
Because when you look back, back then, like a lot of Black families were two-parent households, to the point that you'd never say a Black man was never in the household. Do you get what I mean? But something happened in the 60s and 70s where this tearing apart Black families was like a major thing within like the political movements and stuff, or just changing how society was shaped.
Across the
I don't know obviously too much about it, but it's just so interesting when you now look at dating and relationships now. And just from a culture perspective, at like how lost everybody is. Do you get what I mean? Because as when you bring culture into it, especially, like we've got so many people from just the diaspora that have moved from Africa into like Western worlds, coming with culture, but at the same time having to adapt to Western rules and the way society moves here. And like, I just think we're really caught in this sad time where we're all trying to find love, but it's like a mishmash.
There's
of like,
a huge,
like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a huge disconnect. From what used to be. 100%. There was like, I don't know if you can call it a soft spot or some place in the late 90s, early Y2K, but there was more of a connection there between people outside of what's in place now.
Do you mean more in terms of communities coming together or people coming together?
Like how you talking about that, where's that soft spot gone in like relationships and dating?
I had to know, I'm confused.
I so lost it.
Of what?
I so lost it. Because we was talking about like I think you mentioned like the 90s.
No, I said in the 60s and 70s. There was like this whole societal program cultural change that kind of like affected Black families in terms of where they took the father or the father figure out of households, and there's obviously to drugs, to violence, to all these different types of things.
And then you said from the back of that there's just been this disconnect,
but a disconnect in terms of how in our own culture, like Black culture, how we see like relationships now, because there's so much negativity around it. Like no one walks into relationships in a positive anymore. Like I feel like even when you have like
conversations,
like, just general, like say even people going, like say for instance, go in to find a relationship, like it's more on a negative aspect than it is more on a positive. And the reason why I say that, because when you look at a lot of social media or a lot of conversations, friends,
I was going to say, what are some examples?
So like just like general conversations, like say when you meet up with your friends, as soon as people start talking about relationships, it always falls into like a really negative space.
Guess what he did?
Do you get what I mean?
Blah blah blah. Or like, well, you know, when you go into a relationship, you can't put all your trust in. Got to be low.
It's never positive.
It's like never like I found love. This is amazing. Or like I've met somebody and everyone goes, yay!
But I just think that society as a whole is just like so negative. Like I don't know, because when you look at different cultures, like say in Iran, or in like you know, like more Eastern cultures where relationships are like sought after, like women want to get married, or there's that thing of love within those like religions or maybe more cultures. But I think like in Western worlds, maybe that soft spot you're talking about, that like wanting to be in a relationship, wanting to be loved, I think that's kind of been stripped away in today's world, if that makes sense. Because of all the negative things that have happened over the last like 40, 50 years.
There's definitely been a removal in relationships and dating, like, you know, from the points prior to social media, like before social media and MSN and all that. Like you say, it was all communicative, you know.
It was all what?
All communicative.
And that's a word.
Communicative. Is it a word? I don't know, but I think people were in touch a lot more in dating in those days.
To be fair, but to be fair, I think COVID was what, 5-6 years ago. Think of the change.
It's about 7 years.
2026, 2020. It's only 6 years, babe.
No, it's like someone put the other day. It's been 7 years. Started 2019.
Well, 2020, the world shut down.
Yeah. Then it shut down.
That's the February 2020.
February
2020.
March.
That's when everything.
March, September, April, May.
That's when everything shut down.
Yeah.
But I think even that within itself affected dating like crazy.
Yeah, because everything went online in it.
What's your thing with? Were you? I know you obviously were a person that met, obviously met a person. Okay. What's your experience? Are you an apps boy, or were you ever an apps boy?
Do you know what? I was never an apps boy, man. Yeah? A few times in my singledom, I did wander onto the apps, you know, and had a few dates and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Okay, dates, cute. Okay, just quickly on the app, the app that you're talking about, right? Yeah. Well, I guess can we say Grindr? Oh shit, sorry, Grindr. I guess
he said it was that.
Oh, well, let's just jump onto that app. Let's just jump into the app quickly, right?
We're in the apps now. Not a deep breath.
So I have a real frustration.
Yeah.
With Grindr.
Okay.
I know what it's for. I know what people utilize it for. I understand the context
very
of
much
it.
Like Tinder and Plenty of Fish. Yeah.
The part I just do not understand, and I think really baffles me.
Go on.
What the fuck is with the unsolicited bumhole pictures that I have to receive if I've just logged in?
Bro. Okay.
What makes a human think send in your wide open, dirty looking crevice of a freaking black hole? Why?
Wow. Because that is the thing they are in. That's the culture of them sites, you know what I mean? Body pics, dick pics, ass pics,
hello,
age, sex, location. Where
How
are
was
you?
Your day?
Any face pic.
No, just your whole open spread on my screen. Do you know
what I mean? I don't know.
How many times I've been on the train and something is open and just see what going in the area, see what's about. I mean,
yada yada yada.
I mean. And then all of a sudden, you're inundated with just bare bumhole pics. Yeah, I don't want to see that. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm just not. What are you doing?
Yo, that's their thing, though, isn't it? That's how they get their attention and their messages.
And then at the same time, do you not see the picture yourself? It is not attractive. Come on.
Yeah.
What? I find it what? Why? Yo, I think I'm even lost for words. I don't get it.
The world is not regulated yet, and all them people that are on those sites as well. Do you know what I mean?
But Dan,
that's it. Yeah,
you took the picture. You look at it before you send. In what world do you think that is attractive?
Yo,
come on, what world are we living in?
A lot of baby reindeers out there, mate. Do you know what I mean?
And then when I cuss, they're like, you don't have to be so rude. Yeah. Well, first of all, you've accosted my bloody eyes with that nastiness. You've freaking destroyed my mentality and my mental stability for that day by sending me that open arsehole that I did not ask for.
Cha.
Do you know what I mean?
No thanks.
And then secondly, we all have preferences of what we like in that place or that area or how things should look. So to send me something that's unsolicited with hair and what are you doing?
Oh God, okay.
I don't need to see that. Yeah. Keep it to yourself, buddy. Do you know what I mean?
I think they're a bit much on those sides.
And then the one that also annoys me, say someone messages you and you don't message back, and they want to hound you with messages and question marks. But I'm sorry.
Which is weird.
To me, no answer is an answer. Do you know what are we playing here? Yeah. We're not freaking 15.
It's weird behavior on those when people go on like that on those sites. It's weird behavior, 101. Do you know what I mean?
Jarring.
Allow that, but the sites get a bad rep for that, because majority of it is that. But then I guess you have a few good apples that are actually looking for people on there. For
and
a little bit more.
To find.
Yeah, so rare little gemstones, you know what I mean?
To be fair, when I look at Grindr, it's not like I've been on a hookup culture where I was hooking up with bare people. I've only probably been on 3 hookups in 10 years.
Oh wow.
Using G. I don't to me I'm getting really scared. I'm not a person that can just talk to someone and roll up in someone's yard and be
stranger danger.
I've done it a couple of times growing up. When you think of the stupidity and the decisions you
some
make.
Of the crazy shit.
Do you get what I mean?
That we've done. Mad.
There's some where I think back and I'm how the hell did I put myself in those situations?
Thank you, Lord.
No, like serious. The worst ones are abroad. Yeah. Like being in Miami or Atlanta or like New York.
Just hopping in cars.
Babe.
Do you know what I mean?
Babe. And sometimes waking up and you're like,
where am I? Where am I?
Who is this? What?
Shot moment you wake up, I swear. It's like the Hangover movie, isn't it? And you feel like you're in your bed and then you wake up and you're like, I just don't know where I am.
Lord, I remember
rites of passage.
One time when I was in Miami and I went with my friend Rochelle. So we must have been 20 at the time.
Yeah.
And obviously going out in America, you'll be over 21. So you can't really get into clubs. But anyway, me and Rosh went to Wet Willie's to get ice frozen.
I remember Wet Willie's. Yeah.
So we got those. For some reason, that licked Rochelle to a different world. When I tell you licked her off, right? So she couldn't, we ended up going out, but then she ended up getting really drunk. I had to take her back to the hotel. So I ended up going out by myself. This is 20 years old. I must have been 19. I was either 19 or 20. It was between that. I remember it was that age, 19 or 20.
Fearless.
In Miami.
Fearless. Yeah.
For the first time, by the way. Not even like we've been there prior. Me and her just flew from New York to Miami. Wow. We're like, fuck it, let's just go, right? She got drunk, put in bed, whatever. I go out on the strip and I'm like, you know when it's like, if you think of like you're 19, you're in Miami on this like, just you and your bestie.
Yeah, and you know it's Collins Avenue or Ocean Drive or the club.
The lights, like the motion, the vibe, the heat, people.
The heat.
And I'm not being big-headed, but I was a cutie back then. Like, and I was pumping all the right places. I had thighs, I still run and there was a round of applause.
Well, we can see you running.
That's what I'm saying. I just a round of applause. I used to run. But anyway, so went to this gay nightclub. I can't remember what it was called. Can you name some of the gay clubs in Miami?
I don't know. There was just one at the bottom of Collins Avenue, and it's like a caravan. That's the entrance, like a silver caravan on the outside, and then you walk
this was
in,
a club,
and it's a big club.
So I went to go in there.
There's somewhere called Club Boy.
That was like the main one. I think it's still open till today. Like everyone still goes there.
Okay.
But anyway, went there by myself. And I remember like walking around the club and then this like Mexican gangster looking like sexy thing. But no, it was not like that wasn't the sexy thing. This was like more like the 56-year-old granddad.
Oh shit.
Right? But anyway, he's tapped me and spoke to me in Spanish because obviously in those like those places I kind of look either Latino Brazilian, Latino, or whatever, right? So obviously, Avli and Timmy start talking. All of a sudden, this young, muscular thing came out of nowhere. And I was like, obviously, I must have been talking to his like sugar daddy or something. So now he's all up in my face. I'm like, all up, and I'm like, the fuck is going on? Remember, I'm 19. I'm not even out. I'm not even like, wow. I haven't even like lost my virginity yet. So I'm still fresh as like a freaking daisy. Do you get what I mean? Babe, I had like the gangsters of Miami, the batty gangsters of Miami come out everywhere, right? So anyway, I left that floor, went to another floor, and I ended up bumping into like these men. They must have been like in their 30s. They must have been. Because the reason why the story I'm telling, he ends up inviting me back to his apartment,
his crib,
but it was like downtown Miami. So I got in this car with this man that I've never met in my life. He must have been like 39.
From Ocean Drive to downtown is a bit of a drive.
It's like 25 minutes.
In it.
Bear in mind, I've left Rochelle in the hotel.
Yeah.
So I've jumped in his car. He's got like a drop top. Drives all the way to... This is not even an apartment because you get up. He lived like on the pier, like the windows were just mirrored. Not mirrors, but the windows were just like across the entire thing.
Yeah.
He had an open plan, like kitchen. Like we sat and watched the sunrise over like the bay.
Look
like
at you, Mr. Romantic.
It was at 19. I've always been balling since 19. I can't lie. I've always got myself into good situations. But anyway, so bear in mind, this is a man I have never met in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm 19. This person's at least was like 38, 39, I think, from what I remember. I don't even know his name. That's how bad this is.
Can happen.
And I just went to his house.
Yeah.
Like what idiot thing to do. We just went to his house.
And that's what we will say. In it.
But yeah,
but
just the stupid decisions we do.
Like
I've got a lot worse stories than that.
Yeah, dating and relationships, do some crazy things on those dates, innit?
So actually, to that, long distance relationships. Like, what's your idea and your thoughts on them?
Long distance for me, I've always said, because I was Wolverhampton, relationship London. Do you know what I mean? That was far enough. Okay. If it was any further, like a country or something, I couldn't do a country long distance because I need to be around you.
Very true.
Very true. I want you around. So like, long distance would be a no for me. Okay. And that's the long and short of it. Okay. Do you know what I mean?
I don't mind long distance. I think
so. You could
with the right person.
Yeah, you could do like 2 months apart and seeing
each other. But it depends. It depends. Like, I was in that. I was in a long distance relationship with my last ex. Yeah. So after my first relationship, I ended up dating somebody who was a businessman, owned 11 companies, just all around the world, everywhere, right?
Fly, baby.
And he, like, I think through that relationship, he taught me that I guess the importance of trust and valuing like somebody, like the loyalty of it, because I became not confident, but I became okay with him going away for business for like a month and a half. Like, it didn't stress me.
A month and a half.
Yeah, like he'd go away maybe like for 2 weeks, come back for like 4 days, be away for 3 weeks. Like, he was in and around because we had like business in Nigeria, Cape Verde, South Africa, Dubai.
What was the thing that kept you connected or just allowed that?
We used to talk every day in
the first place. So there was communication.
And I think with me, like that's what I was saying about dating, like why I find dating so hard, because I think once I meet somebody and I'm in, you never have to worry about me.
Right.
Like, I think that's probably 100% like,
we are invested in it.
Oh, 100%.
The doors can close really easily, but when we do love or open them, hard,
and that's why I say dating's hard, because see, for me, like, I'm not saying I give everything straight away, but I'm a kind of person, because I'm so transparent and honest.
Yeah.
I'm always me. Do you get what I mean? So like when I turn up to situations, I'm fully myself. There's nothing to learn. Yeah, like
the same from that person. Yeah.
So I think that's why I fall harder, because I think I'm open in a way that is like, I'm honest. So for me, if I like you, I like you, and that's why, like, if it's gonna go somewhere, it's gonna go somewhere.
Yeah.
I can't do a thing of dating someone like, oh, let's see how it goes for the next 6 months.
Yeah, no.
Because what's the point?
Yeah.
Like, I need you to be obsessed with me from the beginning. Do you know what I mean? I need you to wake up every morning and I'm the first thought on your mind.
Yeah. Like, why is that? Because they're the first thought on yours.
100. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, say if I'm in the shop and I'm buying something, like, my thought process, oh, what do they like? What do they need? Do you get what I mean? And like, not saying I need to find someone that's equally like that, but I'd like to find someone that has that thought process.
Yeah. What would you say over the years, like, from relationships, like closing up relationships and dating? Yeah. What's one thing you've learned about yourself that you've taken from relationships and dating, and how does that form your future outlook on dating?
Well, to be fair, I haven't been in a relationship for 12 years, so to speak on a relationship aspect, I can't speak on the person I was 12 years ago. I think what will come is the evolved version that I was 12 years ago. But in terms of dating, I think for me, I'm open this year.
Come on.
I'm open to the fact that I know there's someone out there who is for me, if that makes sense.
Speak the things, good ones.
Yeah, I know there's someone who will appreciate like my, I don't want to call it weirdness.
All of you, your quirkiness,
the good, the bad.
You might want to call down the phone and just go, Dad!
Do you get what I mean? Like, I'm a goofy person. Like, I don't think a lot of people actually know this.
Yeah,
I'm very fucking
You are
goofy,
very good.
I come across like really like bougie and staunch at times. I can't even like speak to people. But if you actually get to know me as a real person, you realize I'm a goofy motherfucker.
Yeah,
I'm a geek at heart. You know what I mean? So I'm open, I think, for this year in terms of actually wanting to find love. I think I am ready to be loved, and I'm ready to give love.
Yes.
And I think, I don't know, I'm at that place like marriage and like all that looks very appeasing.
Yeah.
It looks nice. Really lovely.
Yeah, in it.
I've never been that guy.
Well, call it.
Never.
In it.
What is 20? I guess you've been in a relationship, what, 4 years now?
Yeah, known each other for 4, in for 3. I just say in for 4 because it's been day one, whatever.
It's like, if you could give any advice, because obviously the game.
Not the advice.
No, but you got to think about it. Yeah. 3 years, going on 4, you guys knowing each other. In the gay world, that to us is like 10 to 15 years of relationship. Like it triples the time. So if you could ever give like advice to people out there who are looking, or maybe in a relationship right now, how does that like for you? How do you, or what would you give them?
You know what I would say? Number one, like be honest with yourself, like about yourself. What you want from a relationship, if it's that's what you want, what you're willing to accept and not to accept. And when you're with your partner, like me and mine, we speak so openly about everything, and we always come from a place of like zero judgment, because we're both naturally very chilled people anyway. We'll come from a place of zero judgment, open conversation. Like me and you spoke about the other day, allowing space for the other to be themselves. Or like in past relationships that could have been shut down really quick, and they come into a relationship with you and realise, oh, I can speak here, and it's okay to have an opinion and not get like a shut down or something like that. So providing space for them, showing your partner what it means to be yourself as well. So like not leading by example because you're in it together, but like you're just being yourself.
Actually, leading by example makes sense. I think each person has to lead by example. Because if you want to be treated a certain way, you've got to give it in order to receive it. Do you get what I mean? That does make sense anyway to me.
So just being yourself, being transparent and open in your conversations, and being at a point that you've done the self-work to understand like everything's a growth journey. And if you can be open, honest, and that's truly what you want, do you know what I mean? Those things will continue to flow through your partner, man. Do you know what I mean? I would say communication is such a big part of things. Do you know what I mean?
I think it's the core part of relationships. And it's not even dating relationships, friendships, family.
Yeah, it's how we communicate as well, mate.
Communication is so important.
It's how we communicate as well. Right, because it's how we say things, it's how you deliver something, it's how you consider the other person. Like, is what I say now going to hurt? Or is it a hard truth that's needed to be heard? And I'm going to cushion it after to say, I only say that because of, like, for the betterment of anything, you know what I mean? So I move that way in life anyway, and I just bring my way of life into my relationship, and it so happens that my partners are on exactly the same way.
Perfect. Boom. That's a good way to go that way, right?
Yeah.
So Dan, what's your track of the week?
Track of the week this week for me is a gentleman by the name of Somber. SOMBR, and he's got a track called 12 to 12. It's kind of like rocky, like indie, but you know, like a little bit of Arctic Monkeys and stuff like that. There is a vibe about them or something. And Somber, I was listening to the song abroad, right? And every time it came, like, just give a vibe, man. It just brings me back to those times. Great song about love and obsession. So matches in well with this episode, actually. You know,
100%.
But Somber, check it out. 12 to 12, big tune.
Oh, I think so.
What's your track of the week, love?
Put me on. I've got like a full country vibe. I'm a country head anyway.
I love how Mace has bare different. If you're watching these track of the weeks here, Mace has bare different hops here. But I do know that you've always had a little bit of country.
I've got a very eclectic music
style. Who
were
you in the past life?
Oh, I don't know. Like, I seriously, every time I listen to things, I'm like, if anyone had to ever play my Spotify, they'd be so shocked. It goes from orchestra to like the most craziest things. Like, I'm even in rock here, that, country music, pop, everything. But this track of the week for me, it's an oldie but goldie. I don't know if you guys know Morgan Wallen. He's a country artist.
Okay.
And it's got a song called Chasing You. So it's very fitting for this episode, to be fair.
Oh, look at that.
One of the lyrics is basically chasing you down like a glass of whiskey.
Bars.
Oh, it's bars. And you know, country music is just
chasing you down like a glass
of whiskey. Burning as you go down. Burning as you go down.
No, burning.
Burning as you go down. But yes, Morgan Wallace, Chasing You. There we go.
Morgan Wallace.
Chasing You like a shot of whiskey.
Chasing You like a shot of whiskey.
Burning going down.
I'm going to have to listen to this now, you know what I mean? Yeah.
That's definitely my track of the week this week.
Big track of the week. Well, that was lovely, you know what I mean?
Thanks, guys.
It?
if you stuck with us for this episode this week, thank you so much. I really hope you enjoyed, understood our perspectives of, I guess, dating, relationships, and the craziness that comes with it. I feel there's so much more we really could have jumped in.
Yeah.
But I think you guys need to come to our Patreon channel, because that's where it gets dark and dirty, and we can really get into the in-depth of sex, relationships, and dating.
Yes. Great episode. Until next time.
Well, first of all, make sure you follow, like, subscribe.
All of the things.
Like, please, come on. Share the love. Show people who we are.
Hold on. Let me do it. We have seen that 99% of you do not currently subscribe to the channel. We know that with just 10% more of you subscribing, we can bring you better episodes, better guests. Bro, I'm doing Stephen What's his name in it. It works. But subscribe, do all those things, please.
Come on, come find us wherever you're at. We're on X, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube. Just follow us at 2caps.
Yeah.
Or if you guys have personal pages, Mace Jarvis on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all the rest.
Dan Omar Music on Instagram, TikTok, all the rest.
And you'll be able to find the link to our podcast there. So please, share the love, show the people who we are.
Right? We're not stopping, so mate, come
on. Anyways, thanks for that. Catch us next week, alright? See you later.